What's going on, guys? We are back again, and we are going to be reviewing another movie. And again, go check out first off 8-Bit Christmas. It is a brand new movie, Christmas movie, I guess you'd say. It is on HBO Max, so you can go watch it right now. Starring Neil Patrick Harris, who's the main character of Jake Doyle, who is talking about how he acquired his first Super Nintendo when he was a child, to his daughter, who he is trying to tell her and teach her what the meaning of Christmas is, as well as also ain't about presents, ain't about this, but he also shows her in a story of what it was like for him wanting a Super Nintendo when he was a kid. And he goes through the trials of what he did and what he had to do. Like, he had to sell Rees, and how his parents weren't very interested on getting them a Nintendo, and how his friends and him were all about getting a Nintendo, him getting bullied when he was a kid, as well as certain kids in his class, as well as also having, get his sister what she wanted for Christmas, and how his mother was a certain way and his dad was a certain way, and then also having, his unique weird friends, and how it was different back then to how it is now, but also the same. So overall, this movie, to me, I think it really failed. And when I say it failed, it was one of those movies where, again, I am a fan of Neil Patrick Harris. I think he's very funny. I think he's very charismatic. But he kind of gave the everybody hates Chris approach in this film. Like, he just was doing the dialogue. And there was a few scenes where you see him talking to his daughter, talking about the entirety of what was going on in the film. And it was just, that was probably the best part, because anything else that had to do with the past, him talking about, like, oh, hey, I did this and hey, I did that, because there's some weird scenes with him and his friends. It was very boring. It was very boring. It just wasn't very entertaining to me. I don't know if it was just a story. I don't know if it was the actors or just the way that they perceived the whole thing. Again, the story itself wasn't too bad. It made you not really care about the characters. It really did not make you feel like you could do something like, oh, hey, I like this character. The only reason I stayed through this film being so bored out of my mind was to know how the hell did he get a Super Nintendo. And spoiler alert, he never even won the damn thing, guys. It basically showed that he had to work for a Super Nintendo. Again, they're trying to give you a meaning behind this, but again, it was stupid the way they did it. He goes through all this trouble, having his friends betray him, having a bully steal money from him, his parents being dicks about it. His dad is a total hypocrite, but then later gets shown he's got a heart, even though he's a hypocrite, and he's lazy. He's like, oh, hey, he couldn't fix anything. He just really couldn't. And his mother, she was a hypocrite, and she didn't really care about anything other than when it came to, like, the home, her parents, or even her daughter. That's about it. Because his sister wanted a Cabbage Patch Kid. Well, guess what happened? She got it, and he didn't get really nothing good for Christmas. He even tried selling Rees within his Boy Scout, and what did he get? He got encyclopedias. What kind of kid, and when I say this, what kind of kid who loves video games is going to want an encyclopedia? If you do, good for you, but me, nah, I want a game console, come on. But, like, there's this one scene where him and his friends come up with an idea to try to get money and actually buy one. And then they have this weird scene where the parents are trying to create something like, oh, video games are bad for you. And basically try to do like it was back in the day when parents were trying to cancel Kiss, the band. Pretty much the same deal. Like, oh, cancel video games, game over. And all. It was really stupid. And I'm sitting here in my chair watching this film, and my eyes are literally just like, okay, let's just get this over with, because I just want to see how the movie ends, because it was just that horrible. I mean, again, if you guys like this, that's perfectly fine. I did not like this movie. I don't think that this movie should have been made. I think that their hearts were in the right place. I feel bad for Neil Patrick Harris. I think he was just gaining a paycheck through this. Again, if he had fun doing it, okay, great. But I think he could have done something a lot better than this film, because it just did not show how talented he is as an actor. And I think that was the main reason why people are going to see this film. If you're a fan of Neil Patrick Harris, do not see this film. Do not see this film. It is not worth it. It's not. You're going to be bored. You're going to be a little upset. You're going to be angry. And you're not going to laugh a lot. There's scenes in here that may make you laugh. There's a lot of comedy fails that they try to have you do with one punchlines or certain things that make you think you're going to laugh, and you don't. That's how bad this movie is. 1 out of 10. I give it a 1.5. That's how bad I will rate this film. 1 out of 1.5. That's how bad I think this film is. I will never watch this film again, and I will not support this film. If you do, that is perfectly fine. But I'm not going to go through every little detail about this film because, again, when it got to the end, it made no sense. I mean, the end that Neil Patrick Harris's character was trying to teach his daughter that even though you really want something, you still got to work for it. Again, that is a good meaning, but at the same time, with the way they just did the movie was still stupid, out of my opinion. Again, I've worked for everything I own in my home, but at the same time, with the way they did it, still didn't just, I don't know, man. It just, this movie just was not for me. But again, if you enjoyed this movie, that is perfectly fine. But if you guys have seen it, okay, great. If not, go check it out on HBO Max. Let me know what you guys think. But either way, what were your thoughts about this film? Have you guys even heard about this film? Have you guys even seen this film? If you did, great. If not, that is up to you. I'm not saying you can't go see this film. I'm not saying you cannot watch this film. I don't like it, that is perfectly fine. If you like it, that is perfectly fine. I am not trying to judge anyone that likes this movie. If you like it, great. I just don't. That is fine. But either way, let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments down below. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, click notifications so you guys are notified. And I'll see you guys on the next one.